There's one thing that I always do if I go to a conference like this, because I spend my whole day, and you are spending your whole day, and time is our most precious resource. We want to make sure that we take the most out of it, right? Because you're spending your time with me and with everyone else here today, you're never going to get it back. It's gone. No matter how much money you have, time is something we cannot purchase. So when you spend it, it's gone. So this is what I do to make sure that I take the most out of a day like this. And it's super simple. It's just 3 things. I'm not calling anyone fat, by the way. So the F stands for forget. I'm going to need you to take a moment and forget everything that you know or think you know about public speaking. Because our brain has this thing called a confirmation bias. Our brain always seeks to confirm what it already knows, which means that you're just going to be listening for all the things you're going to hear that are going like, I knew that, and now that has been confirmed. So you leave the space today having had confirmed what you already knew. But if you start with a beginner mindset, as if you are 10 years old and you've never heard about public speaking in your life, then you're going to hear a lot more and you're going to absorb a lot more. So come as if you're a clean slate. The second one, and this is a very important one, is to be active. Learning is not something that you do just sitting back and relax, watching Netflix, right? Learning is something that you do actively. So by active, I mean ask questions, but also make notes. And here's what I do when I make notes. Let me just get another flip. I take my page, I divide it in 2. On this side, I just write everything I heard here. That is how we usually make notes. But on the other side, I write down how I'm going to use it. So I take it out of theory and I put it into practicality. How does this apply to my work? How does this apply to the presentation that I have upcoming next week? Or how does it apply to how I communicate with my colleagues? And because you make it practical, it sticks. It goes out of the field of theory. And the last one, most important one if you ask me, and my favorite one, is teach. Think of a person right now, a colleague, your partner, a friend, a neighbor, and you're going to teach them everything you learn here today. Because when you teach something to someone else, you really ingrain the knowledge into your brain. And you can check if you actually understood it correctly. Plus, you are listening with the intention of sharing it with someone else later, rather than listening and it goes. Yeah, so this is my method that I use. Feel free to use it for the rest of the day or any other conference you spend in the rest of your life. Again, has nothing to do with empathizing with your audience, but since I'm the first, I wanted to give that to you anyway.